Hi, I'm Matthew with Reviewed.com, and today I'm going to walk you through one of the more unusual counter-depth fridges that we've tested in the past few years. This is the 24 cubic foot KitchenAid KRFC704FBS French door refrigerator. It is available in a fingerprint-resistant black stainless finish. You can also get it in regular stainless, the 704FBS. The black stainless model cost about $3,870, and the stainless version is about $90 less. Now that in and of itself is not unusual, but if you open the door, you're going to see some interesting things. First off, what you might notice is some wood shelves. Now this isn't actually a wood shelf, this is moisture and stain resistant wood finish that you see here on this pull-out drawer, up here on this little shelf bit. But paired with the platinum cavity lining and the LED lights, it really gives it a pop of color that we're not used to seeing in a fridge. On top of that, you get some really nice touches that are a little more conventional. For instance, this here is an herb cylinder. You can stick your herbs in here, and it's designed to retain moisture at a higher rate than the rest of the fridge to keep your herbs fresher for longer. The door shelves are actually housed in little metal trays. Now that might not seem very impressive, but if you ever have anything on the door spill, say milk or coffee or mayonnaise, and you got to take it out to clean it, this actually makes it a lot easier. You also get a steel Teflon coated tray. Now this is both oven and dishwasher safe. So say you want to do some grilled chicken. You can put the chicken breast in here raw, let it sit, marinate in the fridge overnight, then take the whole thing, stick it right in the oven. Cook the chicken, serve it, and then take this tray and put it right in the dishwasher. The drawers, including the wood tray here, are all soft close, which is another high-end feature that we always appreciate. If you've ever had a cheap fridge, or even like a good mid-range fridge, the crispers tend to stick or slam, but soft close lets you just push it shut and it slides back into place. Down here below the crispers, you get a temperature-controlled drawer. Now the controls for the drawer aren't in the fridge. In fact, none of the controls for the fridge are in the fridge, and they're not outside the fridge either. KitchenAid's new design puts the control panel on the edge of the fridge door, so they're easy to read, easy to access, but they don't clutter up the front of the machine. The temperature-controlled drawer has 4 different settings. You've got meat, fish, cold drinks, deli cheese, and wine. KitchenAid is also trying to shake up how you store food in your fridge. This shelf here has a wide retractable section. It gives your food a stadium seating setup that's designed to make it easier to both store tall items and still access the food behind it. Personally, I don't really see how this is much of a game changer because there are currently fridges that have retractable shelves in them. They're just centered on the left or the right instead of in the middle of the shelf. In the Icemaker, you get not quite nugget ice, but nugget-like ice. It's not as chewable as the stuff you get at Sonic, but it's still better for drinks and cocktails than the large, bulky cubes that you find in most ice makers. Down in the freezer, you've got, at first glance, what seems to be a fairly conventional pull-out freezer. It is cramped, but that is not a problem with the KitchenAid. It's just a problem that's inherent in all counter-depth fridges. But this section here, the 3-level storage section, is something we have not seen before this fridge, and it's designed to offer you multiple layers of food storage to keep things easier to access so you're not digging through heavy, cold, frozen blocks of meat and vegetables. So with all these beautiful features and design choices, it wouldn't mean anything if it weren't a good fridge. And it is. This fridge is one of the most temperature-stable counter-depth products that I have tested. Moisture retention in the crispers was good, and even though it doesn't have an ENERGY STAR badge, we found it to be a very efficient fridge, even with the Icemaker running. So you're not getting something that just looks good, you're also getting something that's going to cool and preserve your food at top levels. To read the full review of this and all of the other fridges we've tested, check out Reviewed.com.